Enter left downwind runway 05 right. Number 3. Traffic to follow is on left downwind. Aeromexico 683, request frequency change. November 240 Echo Juliet, line up and wait runway 05 left. Line up and wait runway 05 left. November 240 Echo Juliet. Aeromexico 14 Super, is on left downwind runway 05 right. Aeromexico 683, contact Mexico City approach on 121.2. Contacting Mexico City approach on 121.2, Aeromexico 683. Aeromexico 14 Super, you're already cleared to land, avoid unnecessary reports. I'm sorry, Aeromexico 14 Super. Lick Bonito Tower, Aeromexico 173, ready for takeoff at runway 05 right, remaining in the pattern. Aeromexico 173, please follow instructions. Aeromexico 173, hold short of runway 05 right. Holding short runway 05 right, Aeromexico 173. Lick Bonito Tower, Aeromexico 543 heavy is 14 nautical miles to the north at 10,000 feet, inbound for landing. Aeromexico 543 heavy make a right 360 for spacing. Lick Bonito Tower, Aeromexico 173, ready for takeoff at runway 05 right, remaining in the pattern. Making a right 360, Aeromexico 543 heavy. Aeromexico 173, avoid sending duplicate messages. Aeromexico 173, hold short of runway 05 right. Holding short runway 05 right, Aeromexico 173. November 240 Echo Juliet, runway 05 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 05 left, November 240 Echo Juliet. ASCA 33, please wait for clearance before landing. Lick Bonito Tower, Aeromexico 173, ready for takeoff at runway 05 right, remaining in the pattern.
500. 400.
ASCA 33, number 1, runway 05 left, cleared for the auction. After the auction, make left
300.
traffic. Aeromexico 173, avoid sending duplicate messages. Aeromexico 173,
200.
please follow instructions. Number 1, cleared for the auction, runway 05 left, ASCA 33. Aeromexico 173, hold short of runway 05 right.
50.
Holding
40,
short runway 05
30,
right,
20,
Aeromexico
10.
173. Aeromexico 173, line up and wait runway 05 right. Line up and wait runway 05 right, Aeromexico 173. Aeromexico 14 Super, when able turn right and contact ground, please expedite. Aeromexico 015, extend downwind. Foxtrot Alpha Lima Kilo Oscar Mike Zulu, maintain slowest practical speed. Lick Bonito Tower, ASCA 33 is 1 nautical miles to the northeast at 7,500 feet, inbound for landing. Wilco, Aeromexico 14 Super. Maintain slowest practical speed, Foxtrot Alpha Lima Kilo Oscar Mike Zulu. Lick Bonito Tower, Lufthansa Cargo 881 Heavy, ready for takeoff at runway 05 left, departing east. ASCA 33, enter left downwind runway 05 left. Enter left downwind runway 05 left, ASCA 33. Lufthansa Cargo 881 Heavy, runway 05 left, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 05 left, Lufthansa Cargo 881 Heavy. Aeromexico 173, hold position. Aeromexico 173, please wait for clearance before taking off. Lic Bonito ground, Aeromexico 14 Super, request taxi to parking. Lic Bonito ground, Europa 77, ready to taxi. Lic Bonito ground, Europa 77, ready to taxi. Lic Bonito ground, Aeromexico 14 Super, request taxi to parking. Lic Bonito ground, Europa 77, ready to taxi. Lic Bonito ground, Europa 77, ready to taxi. Europa 77, taxi to runway 05 left, contact tower when ready. Europa 77, I'm sorry. Aeromexico 14 Super, request permission to cross runway 23 left. Aeromexico 14 Super, hold short of runway 05 right. Hold short of runway 05 right, Aeromexico 14 Super. Aeromexico 14 Super, request permission to cross runway 23 left. Lic Bonito ground, Foxtrot Alpha Lima Kilo Oscar Mike Zulu, ready to taxi. Lic Bonito ground, Foxtrot Alpha Lima Kilo Oscar Mike Zulu, request taxi to parking. Aeromexico 14 Super, cross runway 05 right. Crossing runway 05 right, Aeromexico 14 Super. Foxtrot Alpha Lima Kilo Oscar Mike Zulu, hold short of runway 05 left. Hold short of runway 05 left, Foxtrot Alpha Lima Kilo Oscar Mike Zulu. Attention all aircraft, Lic Bonito ground is now closed. Good day. Lic Bonito Unicum, Aeromexico 14 Super is clear of all runways. Lic Bonito Unicum, Aeromexico 543 Heavy is on left base, runway 05 right. Lic Bonito Unicum, Europa 77 is taking off runway 05 left, departing straight out. Lic Bonito Unicum, Aeromexico 1820 Heavy is 11 nautical miles to the northwest at 9,500 feet, inbound for landing, will make straight in for runway 05 right. Lic Bonito Unicum, ASCA 33 is clear of all runways. Aeromexico 14 Super, cross runway 23 right. Lick Bonito ground. Aeromexico 14 Super. Ready for pushback. Foxtrot Alpha Lima Kilo Oscar Mike Zulu. Cross runway 23 right. Crossing runway 23 right. Foxtrot Alpha Lima Kilo Oscar Mike Zulu. Foxtrot Alpha Lima Kilo Oscar Mike Zulu. Continue taxi. Ascot 33. Give way to aircraft ahead. Continue taxi. Foxtrot Alpha Lima Kilo Oscar Mike Zulu. Give way to aircraft. Ascot 33. Foxtrot Alpha Lima Kilo Oscar Mike Zulu. Taxi to parking. Aeromexico 14 Super. Taxi to parking. Taxiing to parking. Aeromexico 14 Super. Taxiing to parking. Foxtrot Alpha Lima Kilo Oscar Mike Zulu. Lick Bonito ground. Aeromexico 015. Request taxi to parking. Aeromexico 015. Taxi to parking. Taxiing to parking. Aeromexico 015. Thank you. Good day. Foxtrot Alpha Lima Kilo Oscar Mike Zulu. Lick Bonito ground. Aeromexico 543 Heavy. Request taxi to parking. Aeromexico 543 Heavy. Taxi to parking. Taxiing to parking. Aeromexico 543 Heavy. Aeromexico 14 Super. Pushback approved. Pushback approved. Aeromexico 14 Super. Aeromexico 1820 Heavy, you're on an active airport. Please contact Lic Bonito Ground on 121.0. Lic Bonito Ground, Aeromexico 14 Super, request taxi to parking. Aeromexico 14 Super, continue taxi. Aeromexico 1820 Heavy, you're on an active airport. Please contact Lic Bonito Ground on 121.0. Continue taxi. Aeromexico 14 Super. Lic Bonito Ground, Aeromexico 1820 Heavy, request taxi to parking. Aeromexico 1820 Heavy, cross runway 23 right. Aeromexico 1820 Heavy, request permission to cross runway 05 left. Crossing runway 23 right. Aeromexico 1820 Heavy. Foxtrot Alpha Lima Kilo Oscar Mike Zulu, pushback approved. Aeromexico 14 Super, cross runway 05 left. Crossing runway 05 left. Aeromexico 14 Super. Aeromexico 1820 Heavy, continue taxi. Aeromexico 1820 Heavy, stand by. Aeromexico 1820 Heavy, do not taxi through grass. Aeromexico 236, you're on an active airport. Please contact Lic Bonito Ground on 121.0. Aeromexico 14 Super, request permission to cross runway 05 right. Lic Bonito Ground, Aeromexico 236, request taxi to parking. Aeromexico 14 Super, cross runway 05 right. Aeromexico 236, taxi to parking. Crossing runway 05 right. Aeromexico 14 Super. Taxiing to parking. Aeromexico 236. Aeromexico 1820 Heavy, request permission to cross runway 05 right. Aeromexico 1820 Heavy, cross runway 05 right. Crossing runway 05 right. Aeromexico 1820 Heavy. Aeromexico 236, give way to aircraft ahead. Give way to aircraft. Aeromexico 236. Lic Bonito Ground, November 226 X-Ray Bravo, ready for pushback. Aeromexico 236, continue taxi. Continue taxi. Aeromexico 236. November 226 X-Ray Bravo, pushback approved. Expect runway 05 left. Aeromexico 1820 Heavy, continue taxi. Pushback approved. November 226 X-Ray Bravo. Continue taxi. Aeromexico 1820 Heavy. November 226 X-Ray Bravo. Taxi to runway 05 left. Contact tower when ready. Attention all aircraft. Please file a flight plan before requesting taxi. FedEx 991, stand by. FedEx 991, stand by. FedEx 991, please follow instructions. FedEx 991, pushback approved. Expect runway 05 right. Taxiing to runway 05 left. November 226 X-ray Bravo. Pushback approved. FedEx 991. Lick Bonito ground. Air France 991. Ready to taxi. Air France 991. Taxi to runway 05 right. Contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 05 right. Air France 991. Lick Bonito ground. Aeromexico 019. Request taxi to parking. Aeromexico 019. Taxi to parking. Lick Bonito ground. Air China 494. Ready to taxi to runway 05 right. Air China 494. Taxi to runway 05 right. Contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 05 right. Air China 494. Taxiing to parking. Aeromexico 019. Air France 991. Stand by. Air France 991. Stand by. Air France 991. Please follow instructions. Air France 991. Please check tutorials on the forum for assistance using ATC instructions. Air France 991. Stand by. Air France 991. Continue taxi. Air France 991. Maintain safe distance with aircraft ahead please. November 226 X-ray Bravo. Contact Lick Bonito Tower on 118.55. Contacting Lick Bonito Tower on 118.55. November 226 X-ray Bravo.